We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Kansas City Royals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year, still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound has been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Ryan Healy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. In there, strike two.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Throw in time at first for out number two. Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first three hitters, he's gotten ahead of. If he does that, it could be a great night.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And this is low, ball one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Martin Prado now.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, the center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Stanton coming on. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone. Here's Will Myers trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. The 0-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
1-2. Here it comes. And that misses 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he missed with it there, ball four. It's a two-out walk with the runner still at third. Just got a piece to the right side. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in. So striding in, JT Realmuto. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
JT
right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. So stepping in, Colby Rasmus. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Oh, he makes the stop. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Standing in, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cabrera's there. And that's the third out. Digging in, Brian Pena. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Catcher, Brian Pena.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And there's the first out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
The shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Stanton coming on, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Right fielder.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Billy Burns. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A dive by Gordon. It's in time. Here's D. Gordon now, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Swinging a little blooper to center. Escobar onto the grass, makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
Ball 2.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Hit in the air to right field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Healy is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Left fielder number 53.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. in the dirt here. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And he is in there. The 1-0 delivery. Back up the middle. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Myers. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Aaron Judge.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Merrifield is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss. But, man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Martin Prado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Martin Prado.
Now a flare out toward right center. Burns moving in. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He reached on a single in his first try. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Prado is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Digging in to try it again. Colby Rasmus comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Realmuto rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Here's D. Gordon now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to second for the force out in the side. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Moss. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. In there, 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He pops up the changeup, heading out toward shallow right. Gordon backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Pena. He popped out in his first trip. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Alcides Escobar.
First offering on its way. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's big Aaron Judd. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Burns on the run. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away now. And the run is in to score from third. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Hit hard down the left field line. 0-1, here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 0-2, here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0. Digging in and looking for more, Martin Prado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted in the air out to center field. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
In now, JT Realmuto. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in, Billy Burns. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading
far.
up for the Royals. Right fielder, Billy
Soft liner towards short, and one gone. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Merrifield.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Yelich. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Melky Cabrera.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Daney will make the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Colby Rasmus. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Colby Rasmus.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Burns. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Ready once again, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Gordon.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And here's a dive, and they got him. It's a double play. What an effort.
Christian Yelich.
Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. From the stretch. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw on to second for the force. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Will Myers is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4. Striding in once again, Brandon Moss. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw. Nice snag, but no chance to get an out, so there'll be runners at first and second.
The shortstop, number 2.
Digging in once again, Alcides Escobar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. That's in there, base hit. Myers rounds the corner and is headed home. Ready for another chance? Billy Burns, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again.
15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. This one's down to third. Prado was there, in time to first, and there are 2 away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit out towards second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally into the box now. Aaron Judge. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Cabrera's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Martin Prado now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lifted in the air to center field. Cain is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Colby Rasmus. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Mike Moustakas. He went deep last time up. Nick Castellanos will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded to third. Prado's up with it. Throw gets him 2 down. Here's Will Myers. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Will Myers
sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now Myers, a drive. This is to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with. Here's Echeverria now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Running hard. He's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's D. Gordon now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third. In is Christian Yelich. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Yelich.
Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
First baseman number 25.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. In there, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Escobar has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Striding into the box, Brandon Moss. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Pena. He could really use a knock. Dustin McGowan comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Number 22.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt. They are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing. Now, that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. On to first, a double play. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is in now. Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Merrifield ranging into the outfield. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting,
standing in, Martin Prado. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Kane. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready now, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the
Designated
first
hitter,
offering.
Colby
Bounce to
Rasmus.
first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Right fielder, Billy Burns.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Echeverria into shallow left. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Royals,
With Merrifield
second
next to
baseman.
hit. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there, base hit. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. So coming to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. In the air to left. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 53.
Royals down to their final out. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Giancarlo Stanton. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Now that's popped up. Diaz takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Here's Lucas Duda now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He pulls this one into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Third baseman, Josh
Donaldson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up.
And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Chris Coghlan. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Popped up. Jerko is going to get there, and that ends the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Here's Jason Hayward now. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ballgame. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Gone!
Batting third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jed Jerko is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman.
Here's Matt Carpenter. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So here's Matt Kemp now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Oh, and he misses it. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away. Dexter Fowler comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Off balance throw, gets it. So striding in, Devin Travis. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Foul ball.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Fielder number 19.
First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Bautista.
Pitch is popped up. Espinoza trying to get there. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Russell Martin now. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Swing and a liner. Foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Riding in once again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time in the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Danny Espinoza.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Stepping in, Nick Hundley. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. Ready for another chance? Billy Hamilton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Line to the right side. In is Bautista, but this gets down a base hit. The relay throw, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Ready to take his hacks again, Jason Hayward, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. High pop-up, calling for it. Tulowitzki makes the play, 1 away. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game. Here's Albert now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches. Maybe you decide now, well, let's be aggressive and go after him.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, He left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park. He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
That ball's not even close.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Troy Tulowitzki. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Tulowitzki.
Hit hard towards center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. Digging in to try it again. Justin Smoke. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A bullet to first base. And here's a dive, and they got him. It's a double play. What an effort.
The designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up. Calling for it. Pujols makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Cardinals. Left fielder. Dexter.
Hard hit ball to second. Travis has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aledmus Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hits this one hard the other way. Travis fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. At the plate, Danny Espinosa. He singled his last time up.
Espinosa.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes him feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Stepping up now, Chris Coghlan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Coghlan.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. This is on the ground over to first. The second for 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now in the box, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled softly out toward right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder,
here comes 19. The right fielder, Jose Bautista. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Digging in once again, Jed Jerko. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Martin will make the play here, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Center fielder number 11.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. Troy Tulowitzki is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on by Espinoza takes care of him for the first out. Here's Justin Smoke now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Designated hitter.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1, and he's safe. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. That's in there, base hit. Smoke is on his way home. And the runner from second is in to score. Digging in, Chris Coghlan. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Chris Coghlan.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. Donaldson rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Espinoza ranging into the outfield, and here's Albert now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For St. Louis, first baseman Albert.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 strike to Pujols. Hard hit ball to second, and Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. So here's Matt Kemp now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. Standing in, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Dexter
Shot back up the middle. Pillar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Aledmus Diaz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. This is flared out towards second. And this is taken for the out. Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jose Bautista.
Hey now.
Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Late that time for a strike. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Hit hard up the middle. Espinosa's up with it. One there. Back to first, and that'll take care of Martin. A double play.
Center fielder
digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Striding in once again, Danny Espinosa. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Danny Espinosa.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. Ready on 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Set to deal on 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
There is Travis, and he's retired, one away. At the plate, Nick Hundley.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Now batting.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 2 for 3 thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Shortstop Troy Tulowitzki.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Yimi Garcia
for the Cardinals. Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Jerko has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Justin Smoke. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Line to the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's
designated hitter Lucas Duda. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Kendrys Morales will pinch hit here, and he's the Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. And not too shabby out of the pen. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Weak roller right side. Smoke moving to his right, and he is out on the tag. Here's Jed Jerko now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. grounded back up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Albert now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Coughlin is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 3.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Sun Hwan has been summoned from the.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 26, Sun Hwan.
Hit to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 7.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Coughlin hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And that misses for ball 1. Swinging a soft liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Digging in to try it again. Devin Travis. He flew out in his last at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that misses 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Ready once again, Russell Martin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Number 11,
Kevin Pillar set the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Left side. Jerko fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter, Matt.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista has a read on it. 1 away. Striding in, Dexter Fowler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bautista moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Coughlin. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So striding forward now, Troy Tulowitzki. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swing and a liner. And the pitch. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He lined out in his last trip. Kevin Segrist takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Kendrys Morales. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count 2-0.
And he missed.
The batter number 20. Third baseman
Trevor Rosenthal takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Smoke is digging for home. In to score, the runner from second. Stepping into the box.
number 7, Chris Coughlin.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Rob.
Devin Travis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Devin Travis is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And that's just off the outside corner and low, ball 3. Now a late swing and a miss as he was well behind. 3-1. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So striding in, Russell Martin looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Second baseman, number 3.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Up next.
Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Juan Garcia will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Travis has it, and a rather easy first out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Hit to first. The tag, and he is out. And the run is in to score from third. Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3.
Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. One away. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Line drive to center field. Hazelbaker is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Third, right
Stepping
fielder,
in, Avisail Garcia. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys?
And we'll have to leave it there. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Jeremy.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Castellanos in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, David Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 90. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound has been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Peralta rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead. Standing in, Luis Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding in, Jake Lamb looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. So the 2-out hit here keeps the inning alive for Brandon Drury. Brandon Drury will bat next. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Nick Castellanos. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Nick Castellanos.
Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta's under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Will Myers. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Will Myers.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gonzalez going back on it at the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding into the box, Nick Hundley. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Batting 8, shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted into center field. Hazelbaker's under it. And that's the third out. Now in the box, Ketel Marte. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to the plate, Chris Herman. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Whit Merrifield.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer that goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Swing and a pop-up behind home plate, and that'll get out of play and into the VIP seats.
Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Billy Burns is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Heading out toward shallow right. Peralta on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. So here is Avisail Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Castellanos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
First baseman number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up. Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is in now. David Peralta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, David Peralta.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Burns on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nick Hundley. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born
designated hitter, Paulo Orlando.
Swing and a line drive. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Here's Alcides. Escobar, the short. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Both runners on the move again. Sacrifice attempt here, and the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Digging in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in once again, Billy Burns. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
Nope, that's a ball.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Lamb ranges to his left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Diamondbacks here in the 4th.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Ready for another chance? Jake Lamb. He singled his last time up. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. From the stretch. And another foul ball. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Brandon Drury will bat next. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Oh, but it's off the balcony. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. At the plate, Chris Herman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it one away. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hey now. From the stretch. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Marte is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Ready for another shot now. David Peralta. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it an 8-4 ball game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Peralta rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 9-4 ball game. Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Squared that one up just a little late. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Burns is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
Designated hitter, J.D.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 50th pitch of the game on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and the inning is over. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Hazelbaker. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Digging in, Avisail Garcia comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Castellanos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gonzalez looks up, and it's gone. Here's Will Myers. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fernando Rodney. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Rodney is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Nick Hundley. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Brian Pena will come on as a pinch hitter. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Gonzalez is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate, Paulo Orlando. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Brandon Moss will come on now as the pinch hitter. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that is coming to the plate now, Brandon Drury. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The batter number 4.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Chris Herman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Alcides Escobar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Drury backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting,
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Gonzalez is there, and they go down. Next will be the left-handed
Leading off for the Diamondbacks,
Mike Minor
center
will come on
fielder.
and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
A.J. Pollard
He's going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first
David
offering.
Peralta.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Burns moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paul Goldschmidt. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Chris Withrow will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance.
Number 52, Chris Withrow.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Burns is going to have room out. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder number 6.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Cain.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So here is Avisail Garcia. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Marte takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Nick Castellanos now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Line to the right side. Peralta is there, and they breeze through this. Ready for another shot now. Luis Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Burns has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 2. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. Here's the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Burns is there. And the inning is over. Here's Will
Leading off for Kansas City, first baseman number 7, Will Myers.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez is over. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Brian Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ground ball right side. Drury gloves it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Digging in to try it again. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gonzalez racing back. He's there to track it down, and that. Coming to the plate now, Brendan Drury. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortune.
0-1.
Here, Chris Owings.
For the Diamondbacks, number 16, Chris.
So a call to the bullpen now as right-hander Chad Qualls is set to take over on the mound. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So striding forward now, Chris Herman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Archie Bradley. Mike Moustakas is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Drilled to the right side. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in, Whit Merrifield. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. To third. Lamb fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now. Digging in once again, Billy Burns. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.